It's been almost 2 years since I am playing Genshin Impact, and I would say that yeah, this game is still worth playing in 2023. I'm not going to talk about that this feature is good in Genshin Impact and this and that and all that shit, no. I'm just getting straight to the point that this game is really worth playing and it's really enjoyable. But after playing for almost 2 years, I realized that Genshin Impact should really change these things in order to survive in the future. Because you know, this might be my personal opinion, but still, I guess most of my points which I will say in this video you guys will agree to. So yeah, here are some things that Genshin Impact should really need to change, or you can say improve, in order to survive to the future, because this game is really going to be a long journey. We still have 3 nations to unlock, and I can assure you that this game will stay long. So creators of Genshin Impact, you better watch this video. So my number 1 point is better storytelling. It's honestly my biggest problem with this game as of now. The lore is nice, the plot is, I would say, decent, but the storytelling, oh god. I mean, it did improve with Sumeru, but for example, we still get too much of character or say something. I know you didn't get my line. Let me clear this out. Whenever a character says something, Paimon repeats it to be sure you understand and proceeds to explain you the personality of said character. To be certain it's for you so that you don't misunderstand anything, but it's really obvious if you ask me. She just repeats the things the character just said, and sometimes she even says more obvious things. Now, of course not the only storytelling problem in my opinion, but the most insufferable one, because it manages to ruin, at least for me, a good plot ideas and interesting scenes. Next is better event plots. Might be unfair considering we get some very good events this year, but 2022 was also the first and only year where an event made me skip dialogues out of boredom, and I am someone who always lets the voice actors finish their sentence before going to the next and reads everything, even every single NPC's dialogue options in every single town and village. But still, that event made me skip dialogues. More precisely, I am talking about the mushroom tournament event. But the worst thing being, both had the potential to be at least somewhat interesting, but once again ruined by Paimon or Yai explaining to us how the characters felt in great details, because clearly the players are too dumb to understand emotions, I guess. My third point is a few more fighting oriented events. I think we are not getting combat endgame anytime soon. Natland would be my best guess though, and I know the opinions are very heated about this topic, so I'm not going to talk about that too much. But yeah, combat is still a huge part of Genshin Impact, so please. Not that I don't enjoy break breakers, but I rather play Genshin Impact when launching Genshin Impact. I have nothing against those kinds of events honestly. The only reason I'm complaining is because they constitute the majority of events we get. And my next point is make the south of Liyue explorable. Okay, so no more solve from here on, as I'll only focus on more light-hearted things. So maybe it's because of my autism, but the south coast of Liyue, from below Lisha to below Chasm and the right of Port Ormos, yeah, it's not explorable, and it really triggers something deep within me. Borders are totally normal in an expanding open world of course, but this one feels unnatural. I mean, Liyue is now fully out and Sumeru is also out too, so it feels very weird not being able to go to this part of the map since it's just a coast. Like, this zone feels too big to be suddenly filled without notice, yet too small or not unique enough to be a new region to explore in a big update. So I'm wondering if it'll ever be filled. Actually, I do hope at least, like maybe instead of reusing the golden apple arbor in Calico this year, they could release this part of the map and make it kind of pedestrian beach to fit with the summer themes. I don't know. My 5th point is photo mode in dungeons. I love taking lots of pics while I explore, so I'm still salty I couldn't take some of the fluffy Erminsul beautiful dungeons interiors, Mona's domain in GAA and stuff like this, and I really don't understand why that's still not a thing. Like, why can't we take pics in the dungeons? And I think that's all. Yeah, these are all the points I think Genshin Impact should really work on, or at least improve, because if Genshin Impact wants to survive in the future, it needs to change, because change is important. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you agree with my points? Comment down below, and also tell me some of the things that you love about Genshin Impact. Until then, I will see you in the next one.